Hello everyone and welcome to Ukulele Underground Songs Made Easy. My name is Aldrine Guerrero and I'm your instructor for today, and also joining me is Mr. Kahai, the legend for again. Say what's up, Kahai.
What's up?
So both of us are going to be tag teaming this, and we're going to be teaching you the song Lovesong by The Cure. So here at Songs Made Easy, sometimes we change up the key in order for you folks to get these songs a little bit easier because they're easier chords instead of the original key. But this particular song is quite easy in the original key. But I'm going to give you guys some pointers and some advice on how to make this song more enjoyable to play instead of just worrying about like the pinky mutes and and the kind of reggae strum. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this song and we are going to make it easy. And one of the cool things about this song is it's actually one of the first songs, if not the first song, that we taught here on Ukulele Underground. So it's nice to kind of go back in time and revisit one of the classic songs that we taught here on UU. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I want to show you folks all the chords that we're going to be using for this song. And if you want to follow along, we do have the handouts that you guys can you guys can take a look at. If you guys are subscribed to our newsletter, you should have gotten it by now. And if not, sign up for a newsletter letter over on Ukulele Underground and you can get those. But also we have those available for you below. So if you click on the links below, that should take you to a handout for Lovesong by The Cure. And you can follow along. Huh?
The link is to the join the mailing list.
Oh yeah, join the mailing list. Yeah,
So
and
that-
you should get it after that. But pretty much, you can follow along once you have that. And if not, you don't really need it. If you can, if you're pretty good at following along, you can do the song with just looking at my fingers. Okay. But for those of you folks who are visual learners, go ahead and go download that and or maybe just keep that up on the screen somewhere. Okay. So first chord we're gonna learn is an A minor chord. So our middle finger, this is going to be very, very, very important. This finger is going to be everything in this song because pretty much all the chords that we're going to play in this tune is going to use our middle finger. So middle finger is going to go on the G string 2nd fret. We want to create that same kind of rainbow arch that we did before so that we can clear C, E, and A strings so we can get to the G string 2nd fret like this. I'll show you folks from this angle on the side here. There it is. So when we do our string check, we play each string. Everything sounds pretty much okay. Also, as far as my wrist goes, I like to just kind of have it in a nice relaxed position. If you have it too far up right here is where it can cause kind of problems, and that's because your arch on your middle finger might not be high enough. So it might touch the rest of those strings like this. So some beginners have a little bit of a hard time with that. But in order to fix that, all you have to do is just kind of swing your wrist forward. So if you're looking at this from this angle, so if my wrist is right here, watch me go forward like this, and see that arch become a little bit more. So from that A minor, so hearing this kind of A minor, where I'm not hearing all my notes, if I just push my wrist out, it creates a bigger angle, giving me my A minor. Now I've said that this middle finger is going to be pretty important in this song because we're gonna keep this middle finger on our 2nd fret. So imagine that we're only gonna be using the first 3 frets for this song. Okay, so fret 1, 2, and 3. Our middle finger, imagine we're on a boat or something, and this is going to be our anchor. We want to make sure that this middle finger stays on that middle fret. Okay, so from our A minor, the next chord we're going to play is a G. So we played this before, but I'm going to show you folks once again. What we're going to do is we're going to take this middle finger, and now we're going to take that anchor and we're going to drop anchor on the A string 2nd fret instead. So just from up here all the way down. So from the top string to the bottom string. And when I say top string, that's top closest to the ceiling, and bottom string closest to the floor. Okay, so from right here all the way down here. But we're going to take our pointer finger, swing that over, play it on the C string 2nd fret, and our ring finger goes over here, E string 3rd fret for our G chord. Now if you play that, let's do a string check. If you're wondering what my thumb position is, it's pretty much if you want to just, grip it here, you can have your thumb all the way up. I like my thumb kind of in a relaxed position here. You can see it from the side. Maybe I'll show you from this side so you can kind of see. There. I'm just kind of holding it. My pinky just cruising it up here. Thumb just kind of holding it in place. Because these three fingers are doing all the work. I'm not pinching, not doing anything with my thumb. I'm just kind of keeping it there just so that my my hand doesn't go anywhere. Okay? Now, we have this chord, G. Let's test out all the strings here. Play each string. To go from A minor to G, do exactly like I said. Go from that A minor, you're going to take that anchor that you dropped on the G string 2nd fret. Lift that up and then drop it on the A string 2nd fret and then build your chord around it. So from the A minor to the G. And you can even do it in reverse. So in order to get back to the A minor, which we will be doing eventually, is to just let go of these two and re-drop your anchor down to the G string 2nd fret. Okay, so from our G chord, our next chord is going to be an F chord. So what we're going to do is our middle finger once again goes right back up, G string 2nd fret. We're going to drop that anchor on the 2nd fret. Pointer finger then goes on the E string 1st fret. All right. That's our F chord. So play your G, C, E, A, making sure you're hearing everything. If something sounds kind of wrong, make sure you're making the right adjustments. For example, if your A is kind of muffled like this, make sure your pointer finger is clearing that A string. That's the one that kind of gets a lot of people. So let's review. From the A minor, we dropped our anchor on the G string. And then G chord, we drop our anchor on the A string. And then on the F chord, we drop our anchor on the G string once again. So to get from G to F, do just that. And my pointer finger is actually going to do this switch. It's going to go from the C string 2nd fret. It's going to go over. So I'm going to switch these two fingers. Watch. Bam. So these two fingers. So if I omit my ring finger, just kind of concentrate on that pointer and middle, it looks like this. Switching over. So instead of the pointer finger over the middle finger, now the middle finger goes over the pointer finger, like so. So from G to F. And then we're going to do the opposite to go back from F to G. So from F to go back to G, take off that anchor once again, drop it on the A string 2nd fret, build that G chord, just like how I taught you. You then have your G chord. So once again, A minor, G, F, then to G. Okay, so for this song, we're going to be using those chords in that order for most of the song. Okay, so let's just go over the verse real quick. The verse, it's just, if we're counting to 4, we're gonna go 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. What we're doing is we're strumming on 2 and 4. That's how we're gonna get that reggae beat. This song's kind of got like a nice little reggae beat the way that 311 did it. I'm more familiar with that version, although I love the Cure's version. A really nice and laid back version of this is done by 311. So we want to get that nice kind of reggae feel to this. So what we're doing is we're gonna go 1 2. So we're strumming down on 2 and 4. So 1 2 3 4, and then we're gonna switch 1 2 3 4, switch 1 2 3 4, switch 2 3 4. So once again, it's A minor, G, F, G. Then back to A minor, G, F, G. So each one of these is gonna get one measure. That means one go around of 1 2 3 4. Then switch 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Then 1 2 3 4. So here's a little trick. Because we're only strumming on 2 and 4, that means beat 1 and beat 3 are pretty open. So because we're strumming on 2 and 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, there's nothing on 1, right? So I can use 1 to take off my anchor, place it down on the A string, and build that around it. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice what happened there. I took off my anchor on beat 1, placed it down, and then strum on beat 2. I'll do it slow here so you can see what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it again. Did you see what happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in a case, this song is very forgiving. Why I say that is because you have a lot of time, because we're doing the reggae version, which is great for beginners because you're only strumming on 2 and 4. That allows you to have a full beat, that beat 1, before you strum again on beat 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I like to think of my middle finger just kind of doing this back and forth and the G string, then A string, then G string, then A string, A minor, then to G, then to F, then to G. So that's kind of what my middle finger is doing, and that's why I'm using that as an anchor. I'm dropping the anchor, building my ship around it. Dropping my anchor, building my ship around it. So dropping my anchor here, building the G chord, drop my anchor here, then building the F chord, so on and so forth. Okay, so for the most part, we have that. So let's just kind of play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure to take advantage of beat 1 to change chords. Here we go. Whenever I'm alone with you, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Keep going. La 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 la. See, this is what I used to do before I learned how to do picking. I just la-la'd everything. La 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 la. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am fun again. Okay, so now here comes the chorus. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go F, same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, then G, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. But this time we're gonna hold the A minor 2 times. So it goes like this. So, however far away, I will always love you. So from there, we already know how to switch from F to G. From the A minor, all we have to do is drop that pointer finger on the E string first fret. Why? Because our anchor is already dropped down on the G string second. So to get to the F, we just take our pointer finger, drop it down the E string first fret. So it goes. So from the last one, it goes. Whenever I'm alone with you. Let's go fun. You make me feel like I am fun again. Here's the chorus, F. However far away, I will long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Alright, so the chorus, as you saw, it just goes F, G, then 2 times in A minor, back to F, G, then 2 times in A minor, then F, then G, and then 2 times in A minor. But once the chorus is over and you get to that A minor becomes back part of the A minor G, F, G that we played earlier. So this is what it sounds like. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. And immediately we go to A minor, G, F, and then G. Whenever I'm alone with you. Let's continue it, going. You make me feel like I am clean again. Whenever I'm alone with you. You make me feel like I am free again. F. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. So that is Lovesong. Now, I know we've been strumming it with our thumb, and we strum a lot of the stuff here on Songs Made Easy with our thumb. But I'm going to show you folks how you can do that with your pointer finger. Now, with your pointer finger, let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do, your normal 1, 2, 3, 4 down strum. So 1. So our right hand is just got this kind of pendulum thing going. So down, up, down, up, down. Except we're not strumming on the up strum, right? So down, 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 down. Even though we're just thinking down strums, down, 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 down. But in order to play another down, you can't just go down and another down. That's gonna be down here. You have to lift that hand back up. You're missing the strings. You weren't even aware that you're doing that, right? So you're missing the strings and then doing another down strum. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hitting it on those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what I'm gonna do, because I'm missing the up strum, I'm also going to be missing on 1. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you. So you can use that as well. So if you're one of those people who are mainly a pointer finger strummer and you want to, graduate from just doing the thumb on the down, you can use your pointer finger and you're just kind of missing strings. So nothing too complicated, you're just kind of missing the strum. So we're still strumming on 2 and 4. All you have to think about is making sure that you're doing a down strum on 2 and 4. Okay, so let's before we kind of jam it a couple times, let's open it up for discussion if anybody has any questions.
I don't think there's any questions. We'll see in a little bit. There's a little delay, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah,
But
so let me know.
but the reason why you showed that that strum and that you're just missing the strings is because they should be trying to keep that same
Consistency, yeah. Same
with
consistency.
down up down up down up, right? They should never be down and then their finger just waiting down there
waiting
and then waiting for the next strum. It should always be moving back and forth.
Yeah, because if the count is 1, 2, 3, 4, I want you guys to kind of get in the groove of doing down strums for each one of the counts. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though we're only strumming on 2 and 4, it's a good habit to just keep moving your hands. So this is, a beginner tip for all of you folks out there. Keep moving your hands, and what that does is going to keep you more in time. It'll, keep your rhythm consistent, because you don't want to be, rushing or slowing down on some and then rushing some. You want to keep everything consistent. And because we're doing this kind of pendulum like strum, or like this kind of pendulum movement with our right hand, so up down, we're just kind of doing this normal strum, very, very, very basic, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just missing on 1 and 3. So what I'm doing, if you see it from this angle, so it goes, wow, 1. So I'm gonna strum here. You see me not hitting anything. 1, 2, and then moving it closer. See my hand movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you want to change chords and you're kind of hearing that, what is that sound? When you did that right there, that's actually desirable, because the next chord is going to be G. So think of it as kind of like an added effect. If you are changing your chord and you're putting it down and you're hearing that, don't worry about it. It's you want that, especially for this song. You want to hear that chord changing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because why that is by beat 1, you are already supposed to be in G, but you're strumming on 2 and 4, okay? So beat 1, you're in G, but once again, you are strumming only on 2 and 4. So if you land and have that, that kind of undertone, we call it, or like overtone with that, with that G, over what you kind of let go, you let ring out, so that A minor that rings out. If you do this and you hear that chord, it's okay. So don't worry about that. It's actually good, and it keeps your fingers from moving. It gets you there on time. So by the time that you strum the second beat of that chord, you should be all good. Because a lot of people wait until it's too late. So if you're gonna be switching your chord on beat 2, you're gonna struggle. So you want to change it before then, and this song kind of allows you a little bit of time, that beat 1, in order to change from A minor to G, and then G to F, and then F to G, so on and so forth. So you have that extra time to do your chord changes.
This is a good song to practice chord changes, right?
Yeah.
And then if they're having a hard time keep up with the chord changes, they could just practice chord changes and don't worry about strumming for now.
Yeah.
And then maybe do a little bit of strumming, but just try and do as much as you can, or as best as you can too.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because a lot of beginners, I've noticed that they want to, that when they change chords, a lot of them kind of read the the music, or the music sheets with the chords and the words and stuff. They have the chords on top of the words, and they think that, okay, well, it's on this word, so I have to change my chord on that. You kind of have to think about when you're doing your chord changes, and a song like this allows you to be more comfortable, because there's a lot of time in between. So here at Songs Made Easy, I'm going to introduce you to more songs that allow you to do this and to allow you to practice your chord changes. And that's one of the main reasons I picked this song for this week, is so that you guys can start working on that. I wanted you guys to kind of see a left hand technique, and that's kind of doing that middle finger anchoring, making sure that you anchor that middle finger there and then form the chord around it. And also on your right hand to be a little bit more consistent. All right. So you're working with your left and your right hand. So even though this song is relatively easy, it helps you build a good foundation for playing ukulele.
Jeffrey Miller asked any muting on the offbeats, but
you can. You definitely can. Here at Songs Made Easy, we try to, try not to do mutes or anything like that, just not to confuse people. That's more of a beginner, intermediate, kind of technique to do the mutes.
He can watch the original lesson that we did for Lovesong.
Yeah.
And that kind of includes more muting and stuff.
Yeah, so if you watch, I think it's episode 1 here at Ukulele Underground. Episode 1, we teach you how to do that kind of reggae strum with the pinky mutes. If you want to check that out, the full lesson includes the picking and all that good stuff in there. Watch that. But here at Songs Made Easy, this is good for beginners and good to just kind of get you guys, off the ground and get you started with some chord changes and some right hand pendulum movement to keep things consistent, because we want to work on that. As beginners, we want to build a solid foundation. We want to make sure that we're comfortable with our left and our right hand, and this is a perfect song to practice both.
Yeah, and with this, because the song is in the original key, they can actually
you can play along with the original play along. Not with the you can play along with the 311 version, even with the Cure version. It's the same key, so you can just kind of count where their 1, 2, 3, 4 is, and then strum and tune 4, and you can strum along with the with the YouTube video, the 311 YouTube video, or the Cure video, or if you have the song on iTunes or Spotify or something, you can play along to that. So it's great because it's in the original key.
Or even when we play it on the jam, right?
Yeah.
The normal jam.
Yeah, you can play along with us on Aloha Friday Live Jam, and it should be the same.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's one last chord on the chord sheet that you added, but we didn't really... The A minor add 9.
Okay, so the A minor add 9... I wanted to end on that, and this is good because we're almost over. So if you want to add a little extra, sprinkle of sugar into that song, you can add an A minor 9, or add 9. So what you can do is you can take that ring finger on the A minor chord and play the A string 2nd fret. So remember how we kind of anchored the middle finger on the G string 2nd and then anchor it on the A string 2nd. It's like playing both at the same time on the A minor chord. So ring finger then goes on the A string 2nd fret. So when you play that chord and you hear that, I always like to tell people, or tell Kahai, once I hear it A minor add 9, I'm thinking this is Lovesong by The Cure. Like I just hear this chord and it screams out Lovesong by The Cure. So, for the beginning of the verse, you can add this chord in order to give it more closer to the original, what they're playing. So if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, here we go. Whenever I'm alone with you. So just adding that extra ring finger there on the A string 2nd fret on the beginning of the verse makes it closer to the original, which is really cool. So that's a little extra. I added that in there as an extra for you folks to kind of just play around with. It's not that difficult. It's not a difficult chord. It's just playing that A minor chord, adding that A string 2nd fret to it.
I think, and just doing a strum down with your thumb, that's pretty much the intro, right?
Yeah.
Of the song. So yeah.
Whenever I'm alone with you. Oh yeah, the first thing you hear is
just that. Yeah.
All right. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, let us know over on Ukulele Underground. And if you have not checked out Ukulele Underground yet, please check out ukuleleunderground.com. And while you're there, sign up for UU Plus to take your ukulele playing to the next level. If you want to check out the original tutorial for this with the picking and all that good stuff, make sure to watch Ukulele Underground. This is Aldrine Guerrero with Kai Fergan. Is there anything else that we need to remind everyone?
stay tuned if you're a U Plus member, right?
Yeah, stay tuned for one-on-one coaching. What that is if you're working on something, you can go on to one-on-one coaching. Show me what you're working on, or if you have a question, show me what it is. It's like I'm on live camera. You have a camera on, and we're just kind of doing almost like a private ukulele lesson, like a private Skype lesson. I know these Skype lessons are very popular now, but for Ukulele on the Ground Plus members, you guys have access to me pretty much every Thursday, and think of it as as I'm your private instructor. I'm helping you personally in whatever you are working on, so I can kind of help people get unstuck a lot easier. So if you're a UU Plus member, make sure to take advantage of this awesome perk that you have on UU Plus, one-on-one coaching, which is going on at 3 p.m. I believe.
So 15 minutes.
So in 15 minutes. Yeah. So have a great one, guys, and I'll see you folks either at the one-on-one coaching or tomorrow for Aloha Friday Live Jam, which is at 1 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Enjoy. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter to the newsletter in order to get these songs in advance and to get the other songs as well. And if you're a Plus member, go download them all over there. Okay? Have a great one. Aloha.